when you look at a guy, and just look at him from television, you're like, okay, he doesn't have the cap shoulders like Giannis. He's not freight trained like LeBron. He can't jump out the gym like a young Shaq. But bro, he just light people up.
We are seeing an absolute master at the game of basketball like we've maybe almost never seen before, at the peak of his power.
This goddamn Joker guy, man, he's shooting like, they say in like the last 5 or 6 games, he's shooting like 77% from the field.
Yeah, I mean, this season in 3 weeks, I think he's at 67% from the field.
Oh my God.
He is the best basketball player in the world. He's just going out there getting easy triple-doubles and he ain't getting them fluky 10 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists. He get like 25, 16, and 17.
Bernard King had those 60 back in '84. Wilt with 59. And tonight, Jokić with 56 points.
Nikola Jokić, bro. Oh my God, he might be the best basketball player I've ever seen. Like,
a 7-foot, 284-pound center just scored 18 points in 3 minutes of overtime. Not on dunks, not on tip-ins, but on fadeaways, step-back threes, and cold-blooded free throws while the whole arena froze in shock. And the craziest part? He looked bored doing it. What Nikola Jokić is doing right now hasn't been seen since Wilt Chamberlain ruled the league in the 1960s. By the end of this clip, you'll see why he might be the most unique player ever. No debate. Christmas Day 2025, Denver vs Minnesota. Final game of a loaded holiday lineup. Two Western rivals who've clashed for years. And the tension was real from tip-off. All week, Anthony Edwards said this was his time, his stage. And he showed up. Edwards dropped 44 points, pulled Minnesota back from 15 down, then hit a wild twisting three with 1.1 seconds left to force overtime. The big man was shaking.
You've won 74% of your games when you have a triple-double.
Really? So that's the winning percentage, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah.
Jokić is 79.
Minnesota opened OT on a 9-0 run. Denver started 0-4-5. The Nuggets looked cooked, done, finished. Then Jokić stopped playing nice. What came next straight up cracked the NBA record books. Jokić scored 18 points in overtime alone, the most ever in a single extra period. He broke Curry's record of 17 and went a perfect 100% from the field in OT. Flawless. 2 deep threes sparked a 16-4 Denver run. Then he calmly hit 8 straight free throws in the final 30 seconds like it was nothing. Final stat line, 56 points, 16 rebounds, 15 assists, 71% shooting, 22-4, 23 at the line. That combo had never happened before, not Jordan, not LeBron, not Magic, not even Wilt. If you're still sleeping on Jokić, that's on you. And yeah, hit subscribe, because this era is wild and we're calling it like it is. No player in history had ever posted a 55-15-15 game, until that night. Nikola Jokić didn't just break a record. He invented a new one. And the wildest part?
See there on the screen, the Denver Nuggets 0 for 5 in overtime, and there's a hit. 2 minutes to go in overtime. Joker feeling it. Hits another three. 44 points for the Joker. Here in overtime, Denver started OT, missing its first 5. They've hit their last 3. Jokić leaner, good.
I don't know. I can't guard him. I was just the last man that was tall enough, to be honest. There's no answer for Jokić.
When reporters asked him about it afterward, Jokić just shrugged and said he had a good game. That's it. Like he dropped a quiet 20 and 10 on a random Tuesday, not one of the wildest stat lines ever. Now, here's where it gets even crazier. That Christmas game wasn't some lucky spike. It wasn't a heater. It was just the peak of an insane month. Look at Jokić in December, 31 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists per game, 6 triple-doubles in 12 games, plus 4 more double-doubles, almost every night putting up numbers most players never hit in their careers. Against the Sacramento Kings, he dropped 36 points on 88% shooting. Basically didn't miss. Threw the ball at the rim, and it just went in.
They got Pickett in there and Watson, 3 Jokić. Wow. Often. Jokić will now drive on the big man for the Wolves. Underneath, Brown to Jokić. Foul, count it.
But what he's doing right now this year, what he did last night, was a reminder that it's time to have different conversations about him.
Against the Houston Rockets, one of the league's best defensive teams with elite rim protection, He flirted with a 40-point triple-double and only played 29 minutes because the game was already over. Earlier in December, versus the Dallas Mavericks, he casually put up 29 points, 20 rebounds, and 13 assists in a loss. Even when Denver came up short, he still owned the entire stat sheet. These aren't flukes. These aren't one-off perfect nights. This is just normal now. Peyton Watson said it best after Christmas, "We're watching history every single night. You can't take what he does for granted." And he wasn't wrong. Here's what most people still aren't fully grasping. Every era has legends, Hall of Famers, players who define generations. But once in a while, someone shows up who doesn't just raise the bar, they exist on a completely different level. In the 1960s, that guy was Wilt Chamberlain. The man who scored 100 points in a game, grabbed 55 rebounds in another, and averaged 50 points for a whole season. Different rules, different planet, different reality. And if this breakdown is hitting for you, hit subscribe. Watching this era without context is missing the story. Wilt didn't just dominate, he played a different sport. Defenders looked lost, box scores looked fake, and the gap between him and the second best player was unreal.
Against somebody like that, you're not going to lock someone like that down, but when you're trying to slow somebody like that, like, what do you even do?
Yeah, you just do the best you can.
Size is certainly on Porter Jr.'s side. Looking for a cutter. Instead, he finds Brown on the other side.
Chance, Joel Embiid could play on Sunday on ESPN. Oh, my goodness. Nikola Jokić.
It's literally incredible how many passes he makes where you're like, well, like, I tried. Like, it's just, there's nothing.
For years, analysts threw his name around like it was exaggeration. After what Nikola Jokić did on Christmas, that talk isn't hype anymore. Jokić is the modern Wilt, the guy who makes everyone else look like they're playing a slower, unfinished version of basketball. This is his generation. Now think about this, over the past 6 seasons, Jokić is the only active player ranked top 10 in points, rebounds, and assists. Not one category, not two, all 3. Nobody else even comes close. That Christmas explosion pushed him to 3rd all-time in Christmas Day scoring, behind only Wilt's 59 and Michael Jordan's 60. That's elite company. And it doesn't stop there. Jokić sits at 180 career triple-doubles, just one behind Oscar Robertson for 2nd all-time. Blink and he's passing him.